Have you ever walked into a place and felt an immediate shift in your energy? As if something unseen was pressing down on you, making the air feel heavy, your mind clouded, and your motivation drained. It's almost as if certain spaces carry an invisible weight, one that affects your emotions, thoughts, and even your financial reality. But what if I told you that this isn't just a vague feeling or a coincidence? According to Buddhist principles, the energy of your environment directly influences your karma, your opportunities, and the way prosperity flows into your life. Think about the places where you feel the most at ease. Perhaps it's a well-organized, sunlit room where everything seems to have a place, where you can breathe deeply and feel an immediate sense of peace. Now compare that to a cluttered, chaotic space, filled with broken objects, dust, or things piled up without purpose. The difference isn't just visual, it's energetic. In Buddhist teachings, everything in our external world reflects something within us, and the state of our surroundings mirrors the energy we hold inside. If your home, and particularly your kitchen or dining area, is filled with stagnant or chaotic energy, that same stagnation could be blocking abundance in your life. Buddhism teaches the principle of interdependence. Nothing exists in isolation. Our thoughts, actions, and even the objects around us create a network of energy that shapes our reality. The law of karma states that every action, no matter how small, has a consequence. But what many people overlook is that karma isn't just about big, dramatic life events. It extends to the smallest details of our daily lives, including how we treat our living spaces. When your environment is neglected, it sends out a message, one that tells the universe that you are not in harmony, that you are not ready to receive prosperity. But this isn't just a matter of belief. If you've ever studied psychology, you'll know that our external world has a profound impact on our mental state. Studies have shown that clutter increases stress levels, impairs focus, and even affects our ability to make sound financial decisions. A messy, disorganized space creates mental fog, leading to impulsive choices, lack of clarity, and ultimately, financial struggles. On the other hand, an intentional and energetically balanced environment fosters clear thinking, better decision-making, and a mindset that naturally attracts abundance. Imagine a Buddhist temple. Every object has a purpose. Every space is treated with care and reverence. There are no unnecessary distractions, only balance, simplicity, and a flow of energy that nurtures peace. This is not by accident. Monks understand that the external world is a reflection of the internal world. They align their surroundings with their spiritual goals, ensuring that their energy is never blocked by disorder or negativity. Now ask yourself, does your home, especially your dining area, reflect this same harmony? Or is it unknowingly reinforcing patterns of financial instability and energetic stagnation? The kitchen and dining area hold a unique place in Buddhist philosophy. These are spaces of nourishment, not only for the body but also for the spirit. The way food is prepared, served, and consumed carries an energy that affects both physical health and financial well-being. In many Asian traditions, people avoid arguing or expressing negativity while eating, as they believe it contaminates the energy of the meal and in turn affects their own energy field. Some even believe that the state of one's kitchen is directly connected to one's financial prosperity. After all, it is the place where sustenance is created, and sustenance is the foundation of abundance. Let's take a step further. In Feng Shui, which has roots in Taoist and Buddhist philosophy, the placement of objects in a home determines the flow of qi, or life force energy. A cluttered, dirty, or disorganized kitchen disrupts this flow, creating stagnation, not just in health, but also in wealth. Even something as simple as a broken stove or an empty pantry can symbolize financial struggle. And here's something even more fascinating. Many traditional Buddhist homes place specific objects in their dining areas to attract prosperity, believing that the right symbols can transform energy and invite abundance. But what if you've never thought about your home's energy before? What if you've always focused on external factors, working harder, earning more, chasing financial success, without realizing that your environment might be silently holding you back? The truth is, money is not just about effort, it's about energy. The way you treat your surroundings is a reflection of how you treat yourself. If your home, particularly your kitchen and dining space, is neglected, chaotic, or filled with objects that carry stagnant energy, then that same energy might be influencing your financial situation. Think of a river. When it flows smoothly, It nourishes everything in its path. But if there's an obstruction, a fallen tree, debris, a blockage, the water slows down, pools, and eventually becomes stagnant. Energy works the same way. If your home is filled with energetic blockages, abundance cannot flow freely into your life. The good news? You have the power to remove these blockages, to create an environment that invites prosperity rather than repels it. But how do you do that? How do you shift the energy of your space in a way that aligns with Buddhist principles of abundance? It starts with awareness. The first step is recognizing the connection between your surroundings and your financial reality. The second step is knowing what specific changes to make, what to remove, what to add, and how to transform your dining area into a space of wealth and positive energy. And that is exactly what we'll explore next. Because there is an ancient Buddhist secret, an object that, when placed in your dining area, has the power to shift your energy, clear financial blockages, and invite prosperity into your life. A small yet powerful symbol that has been used for centuries to transform not just spaces but destinies. Imagine for a moment that your home is a living entity, a reflection of your inner world. Every object within it holds energy, whether positive or negative, and this energy interacts with you on a daily basis. You may not always notice it, but it's there, shaping your mood, influencing your decisions, and even affecting the opportunities that come your way. If your surroundings are in harmony, life flows more smoothly. But if they are out of balance, filled with stagnant energy, the effects can be subtle yet profound, manifesting as financial struggles, bad luck, or a sense that no matter what you do, something is always blocking your path. In Buddhist philosophy, this concept is deeply understood. Every space, every item carries its own vibration, and when you learn how to arrange your environment with intention, you can create a shift, not just in your home, but in your entire life. And there is one particular object, revered for centuries, that has the power to attract prosperity and ward off negative energy. The secret lies not just in possessing this object, but in where you place it. And there is no better place than your dining area or kitchen, the space where you nourish your body and in turn your financial energy. But before we reveal exactly what this object is, let's consider something important. Why does the dining area hold such significance when it comes to wealth and abundance? In many spiritual traditions, food is seen as more than just sustenance. It is a form of energy exchange. The way we prepare, serve, and consume food carries a vibration that directly influences our well-being, and that extends to our financial state as well. In Buddhist teachings, the concept of dana, or generosity, is often linked to meals. Offering food to others, even in small ways, is a symbolic act of abundance. It reinforces the idea that wealth is not just about accumulation, but about flow. Think about the last time you sat down for a meal. Were you fully present, appreciating the nourishment before you? Or was your mind elsewhere, clouded with worries about bills, responsibilities, or the endless stress of making ends meet? When financial anxiety enters your dining space, it embeds itself into the energy of your home. And over time, this creates a pattern, a cycle of scarcity that reinforces itself day after day. Now, imagine a different scenario. Imagine transforming your dining area into a place of abundance, a sacred space where every meal you consume strengthens your connection to prosperity. This is where the power of a Buddhist prosperity object comes in. One of the most widely revered symbols of wealth in Buddhist and Eastern traditions is the laughing Buddha, also known as Buddhai or Hote. This figure is more than just a decorative statue. It embodies happiness, contentment, and financial fortune. The laughing Buddha is often depicted with a large belly, a wide smile, and a sack of treasures, symbols of prosperity, generosity, and a carefree spirit. Many believe that placing a laughing Buddha in the right spot can transform the energy of an entire space, attracting wealth and joy into the home. But placement is key. In Feng Shui, a practice closely linked to Buddhist philosophy, the dining area is considered one of the most powerful spaces for financial energy. It is where sustenance is exchanged, where family and friends gather, and where gratitude is expressed. Placing a laughing Buddha on a clean, elevated surface in the dining room or kitchen is believed to create a magnet for prosperity. The energy of abundance grows where gratitude is present, and this symbol serves as a daily reminder to cultivate a mindset of wealth and contentment. If you've ever visited a traditional Asian household or a Buddhist temple, You may have noticed another common prosperity object, a bowl of rice, always kept full. This practice dates back centuries and represents the idea that abundance should never run dry. Even in times of difficulty, the simple act of keeping a bowl of rice in the dining area reinforces the belief that there will always be enough. In some traditions, adding a few coins or small gold-colored trinkets to the bowl further enhances its wealth-attracting properties. But there's an even deeper lesson behind these objects. The laughing Buddha, the bowl of rice, and other Buddhist prosperity symbols are not magic charms that work in isolation. Their true power lies in your intention. When you place these objects in your home, you are making a conscious declaration: I am open to abundance. I invite prosperity into my life. And when you interact with them, perhaps by rubbing the Buddha's belly for good fortune, as many traditions suggest, or by ensuring the rice bowl is always replenished, you reinforce this belief on a subconscious level. Science even supports this idea. Studies on the placebo effect have shown that what we believe has a tangible impact on our reality. When you establish a ritual around an object, you create a mental framework that aligns you with the outcome you desire. In this case, you are aligning yourself with financial well-being. Yet some might still wonder, can a simple object really change my financial destiny? The answer is both yes and no. No object alone has the power to alter your life, but what it represents can. When you surround yourself with symbols of wealth and positivity, you gradually shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on lack, you begin to see possibilities. Instead of feeling trapped in financial struggles, you start making choices that align with abundance. And this is just the beginning, because once you understand how to harness the energy of your environment, you can go even further. You can create an entire space of abundance, one that not only invites wealth but sustains it. In the next part, we will dive deeper into the art of transforming your home into a magnet for prosperity, step by step. From the colors you use to the way you arrange your dining area, every detail plays a role. And once you apply these principles, you may begin to notice something incredible. Small shifts at first, then bigger ones, as opportunities and good fortune start to find their way to you. Because prosperity isn't just about what you have, it's about the energy you cultivate. And your journey toward that energy is only just beginning. Imagine walking into a home where everything feels light, welcoming and peaceful. The air seems fresher, the space feels open, and there's an undeniable sense of harmony. Now, picture the opposite, a place where the energy feels heavy, the atmosphere is stagnant and something just feels off. You can't quite explain it, but you know it when you feel it. This is not just a matter of cleanliness or decoration, it's a matter of energy. And according to Buddhist teachings, the way you set up your home, particularly your dining area and kitchen, has a direct impact on your prosperity, well-being, and ability to attract abundance. Your home is a reflection of your inner world, and your dining space is more than just a place to eat. It is the heart of abundance in your household. Every meal prepared, every bite taken, and every conversation shared in this space carries energy. If the energy of your dining area is vibrant and intentional, it nurtures not only your body, but also your financial stability. But if this space is neglected, cluttered, or filled with stress and anxiety, it can become a silent barrier, blocking the flow of prosperity into your life. In many Buddhist traditions, the kitchen and dining area are treated as sacred spaces. The preparation and consumption of food are seen as acts of gratitude, a moment to honor the sustenance that keeps us alive. This is why in monasteries, kitchens are meticulously maintained, and meals are often prepared in silence or with prayers of appreciation. When you treat your kitchen and dining area with the same level of respect, you shift its energy from being just another room in your house to being a magnet for prosperity and positive energy. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to create this transformation is through decluttering and organization. In Buddhist philosophy, clutter is more than just an inconvenience. It is a form of stagnant energy that prevents new opportunities from entering your life. When your kitchen is disorganized, with unused appliances, expired food, or items stuffed into drawers without thought, the energy in the space becomes heavy and uninviting. And this heaviness doesn't just stay in your kitchen, it extends into other areas of your life, including your finances. Think about this. Have you ever noticed how stressful it feels to cook in a messy kitchen, or how overwhelming it can be to sit at a cluttered dining table? That's because physical clutter creates mental clutter, which in turn leads to financial clutter. Impulsive spending, poor money management, and a constant feeling of being stuck. But when you clear your space, you clear your mind. And when your mind is clear, you make better decisions, attract better opportunities, and create an environment where wealth can flourish. Start with a simple ritual. Open your kitchen cabinets and remove anything that is expired, broken, or no longer serves a purpose. Clean your countertops, ensuring that only essential items are displayed, allowing energy to flow freely. In Buddhist tradition, it is believed that keeping a clean and organized kitchen ensures that wealth is never wasted and that prosperity is always present. Beyond organization, the placement of objects in your dining area plays a crucial role in shaping the energy of abundance. According to Feng Shui, which shares deep roots with Buddhist principles, certain items should always be present in a dining space to encourage financial stability. For example, having a bowl of fresh fruit on the dining table is believed to symbolize continuous prosperity and good health. Oranges, in particular, are associated with wealth and luck in many Asian cultures, as their golden color represents abundance. Similarly, a full container of rice in the kitchen is seen as a sign that one's household will never experience financial hardship. This practice is common in many Buddhist and Taoist homes, where a bowl of rice is kept full as a symbolic gesture to ensure that the family always has enough. Some even add a few coins to the rice container, reinforcing the intention of financial stability and an unending supply of resources. Another powerful way to shift the energy of your dining space is through color and lighting. In Buddhist temples, specific colors are used to create a sense of peace and alignment with spiritual prosperity. Warm earth tones, deep reds, and golden hues are often associated with abundance and should be incorporated into your dining area. Whether through table settings, decorative items, or even a fresh coat of paint, using colors that evoke warmth and richness can subtly influence the energy of the space. Lighting is equally important. A dimly lit, shadowy dining area can create a sense of lack, while a well-lit, inviting space fosters a sense of expansion and prosperity. In Buddhist tradition, light is symbolic of wisdom and enlightenment. That's why lighting a candle before meals is considered a practice that not only elevates the energy of the meal, but also attracts positive energy into the home. But perhaps one of the most overlooked aspects of wealth attraction in the home is the mindset and energy of the people who gather in the dining space. Have you ever sat at a table where the conversation was filled with complaints, negativity, or financial worries? Words carry energy, and when you repeatedly talk about scarcity and struggle while eating, you imprint those energies into your subconscious. This is why in many Buddhist cultures, meals begin with gratitude, not just for the food, but for the abundance that exists in life. A simple yet transformative practice is to speak words of abundance at your dining table. Before eating, take a moment to express appreciation for the meal, the hands that prepared it, and the resources that made it possible. If you are with family, encourage conversations about gratitude, opportunities, and positive aspirations, rather than worries or frustrations. Over time, this practice shifts the overall vibration of your home, creating a space where prosperity naturally flows. Another unique yet powerful tradition found in Buddhist teachings is leaving a small offering before a meal. In many monasteries, monks place a portion of their food aside as a symbolic offering to express generosity and detachment from attachment. This act reinforces the belief that wealth should always circulate and that giving creates space for receiving. In a modern household, this could be as simple as setting aside a small portion of food to share with someone in need, or even making a habit of donating a meal to a charity. When you give, you affirm to the universe that you trust in the continuous flow of abundance. When you begin to implement these changes, clearing stagnant energy, arranging objects with intention, using colors and light to elevate the space, and shifting the energy of conversations, you create a new reality. Your dining area transforms from just a functional space into a sacred place of prosperity. And with each meal, you reinforce the energy of abundance, making it a natural and effortless part of your life. But we are just getting started, because creating an abundant space is only one side of the equation. The real transformation happens when you understand the deeper connection between money and energy, how your thoughts, emotions, and spiritual alignment determine your financial reality. In the next part, we will explore this hidden relationship, uncovering the subconscious patterns that either attract or repel wealth, and how you can shift them to create a life of true abundance. Because prosperity isn't just about what's on your plate, it's about what's in your mind and heart. And once you unlock this truth, everything changes. Money is energy. This simple yet profound truth has been taught in Buddhist philosophy for centuries, yet many people today struggle to grasp its deeper meaning. We are conditioned to see money as something purely material, numbers in a bank account, bills to be paid, objects to be bought. But in reality, money is an extension of our inner world. The way we think about it, the emotions we attach to it, and the energy we direct toward it all shape our financial reality. If we approach money with fear, scarcity, or guilt, it will always seem to slip through our fingers. But if we cultivate a mindset of abundance, generosity, and flow, money naturally finds its way into our lives. In Buddhist teachings, one of the core concepts related to prosperity is the law of cause and effect, karma. Every action, thought, and intention we put into the world creates a ripple, eventually returning to us in some form. This applies not only to our relationships and personal growth, but also to our financial well-being. If we operate from a mindset of lack, constantly worrying about money, hoarding resources out of fear, or resenting those who have more, we reinforce those patterns in our reality. But when we shift our energy, seeing money as a tool for positive transformation rather than a source of stress, we begin to attract new opportunities effortlessly. Consider this. Have you ever met someone who seems to struggle financially no matter how hard they work? They are always chasing money, always in survival mode, and no matter what they do, they can't seem to break free from financial hardship. Now compare that to someone who moves through life with ease, attracting wealth and opportunities as if by magic. It's not necessarily because one person is more skilled or intelligent than the other. It's because their relationship with money is entirely different. The first person is trapped in a cycle of scarcity, while the second person has aligned themselves with abundance. One of the most powerful Buddhist principles that influence financial well-being is dana, the practice of generosity. At first glance, it might seem counterintuitive. How can giving money away lead to having more of it? But dana is not about reckless spending or sacrificing your own well-being. It is about recognizing that wealth is a flow, not a possession. When we give with an open heart, expecting nothing in return, we send a powerful message to the universe. I trust in abundance. I know that what I release will return to me in another form. This does not mean you need to donate large sums of money or give beyond your means. Generosity can take many forms: a small act of kindness, a meal shared, a moment spent helping someone in need. The key is to cultivate a mindset where wealth is something to be shared, not hoarded. When we cling too tightly to money, fearing its loss, we block its natural flow. But when we release that fear, we create space for more prosperity to enter our lives. This concept can also be applied to how we spend money. In Buddhism, mindfulness is central to every aspect of life, including finances. Mindless spending, buying things out of impulse, filling emotional voids with material goods, or spending money without appreciating its value, creates financial instability. But when we approach money with mindfulness, every transaction becomes an act of intention. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, does this truly add value to my life? Am I spending from a place of abundance or from a place of lack? This simple awareness can transform your relationship with money, helping you make choices that align with long-term prosperity rather than short-term gratification. Another crucial aspect of money as energy is gratitude. It's easy to fall into the habit of focusing on what we lack, wanting more, feeling like we never have enough, comparing ourselves to others. But in doing so, we reinforce scarcity. Gratitude, on the other hand, shifts our vibration completely. When we appreciate what we already have, we send out the energy of abundance and the universe responds accordingly. A powerful practice to rewire your financial mindset is to bless the money you have. Every time you receive income, no matter how small, take a moment to express gratitude for it. Before paying a bill, instead of feeling resentment, say, I am grateful that I have the means to pay for this service. This money is flowing through me, and more is on its way. When spending money, visualize it circulating and returning to you multiplied. This shift in perspective can create profound changes as it aligns you with the energy of financial well-being rather than struggle. Buddhist monks often practice a ritual called walking meditation, where they move slowly and deliberately, fully present in each step. Imagine applying this same practice to your financial life, moving through every financial decision with awareness, presence, and intention. Instead of fearing money, you begin to understand its deeper purpose: to serve, to flow, and to create. But beyond personal mindset, there is also the matter of external energy. Just as our internal beliefs shape our finances, our physical surroundings influence our wealth as well. In Buddhist tradition, the objects, symbols, and arrangement of space in our homes can either support or block abundance. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract financial luck effortlessly, while others struggle despite working hard, the answer might not only lie in their mindset, but in their environment as well. And this is where things get truly fascinating. Because while shifting your energy and beliefs is essential, there are practical, tangible steps you can take to ensure that your physical space is aligned with prosperity. In the next part, we will explore how to design your home in a way that supports financial abundance, from specific objects that attract wealth to subtle changes in how you arrange your space. Because when your mind, energy, and surroundings are all in harmony, prosperity doesn't just become possible, it becomes inevitable. Financial freedom isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how you manage, respect, and align with the energy of money. In Buddhist philosophy, wealth is not measured by accumulation, but by balance, by the ability to sustain, share, and remain unattached. Many people mistakenly believe that financial stability comes from working harder, earning more, or chasing external success. But what if the real secret lies in the way you think, act, and handle money on a daily basis? The first and most fundamental habit inspired by Buddhist teachings is mindful spending. In today's world, it's easier than ever to buy things impulsively. With a few clicks, a new gadget, piece of clothing, or luxury item can arrive at your doorstep. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, do I really need this? Will this purchase bring lasting value to my life? Many people spend not out of necessity, but out of emotion, boredom, stress, or the subconscious need to fill an inner void. Buddhism teaches impermanence, the idea that everything is temporary. This applies not only to life, but also to material possessions. The joy of a new purchase is fleeting. The excitement of acquiring something new eventually fades, and we begin searching for the next thing. This endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction is what the Buddha called dukkha, or suffering. When applied to finances, this principle reveals an important truth. True financial well-being isn't about constantly acquiring more, but about learning to be content with what you already have. A simple practice to develop mindful spending is the pause method. Before making a purchase, take a deep breath and ask yourself 3 questions. Is this a necessity or a desire? Will this purchase add long-term value to my life? How will I feel about this decision a month from now? This small habit rewires your brain, shifting you away from compulsive financial decisions toward conscious, intentional spending. Over time, you'll notice that the more mindful you become, the less you waste money on things that don't truly serve you. Another Buddhist-inspired financial habit is living with financial detachment. This does not mean rejecting money or refusing to enjoy life's comforts. Instead, it means not allowing money to control your emotions. Many people's happiness rises and falls with their bank balance. When they have money, they feel secure. When they don't, they feel anxious. But in reality, money is just a tool. It flows in and out, like the tides of the ocean. The key to financial peace is learning to manage money wisely while remaining emotionally detached from it. One way to practice this is to stop measuring success purely by financial gains. Instead, define wealth in broader terms: your health, your relationships, your ability to help others, and your inner peace. The wealthiest people are not necessarily those with the highest incomes, but those who feel the most fulfilled. An important step in achieving financial balance is simplifying your life. In Buddhist monasteries, monks own very few possessions, not because they are against wealth, but because they understand that excess possessions create mental and emotional clutter. This doesn't mean you need to give up everything you own. but it does mean reflecting on what is truly essential. Try this simple experiment. For the next 7 days, observe what you actually use in your daily life. You'll likely find that many of the things you own serve no real purpose. They sit in closets, on shelves, or in storage, taking up space. Now, apply this to your finances. Look at your bank statements. Are there recurring expenses, subscriptions, or spending habits that don't align with your true values? Eliminating financial clutter not only saves money, but also creates mental clarity, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Another essential financial habit derived from Buddhist philosophy is practicing generosity. The law of karma teaches that what we put out into the world comes back to us. Many people operate from a mindset of scarcity, believing that giving means losing. But in reality, generosity creates expansion. It sends a powerful message to the universe. I trust in abundance. I believe there is more than enough for everyone. This doesn't mean giving recklessly or beyond your means. Even small acts of generosity, a tip to a struggling worker, a donation to a cause you believe in, or sharing resources with someone in need, shift your financial energy. Over time, this practice rewires your relationship with money, moving you away from fear and toward confidence in the natural flow of wealth. Lastly, one of the most overlooked financial habits that Buddhism teaches is patience and long-term thinking. In today's world, people want quick results, fast money, instant success, overnight wealth. But true financial stability comes from steady, mindful growth. In Buddhist teachings, a bamboo tree is often used as a metaphor. For the first few years, it barely grows above the ground. But underground, its roots are expanding, strengthening. Then, suddenly, it begins to grow rapidly, reaching incredible heights. Wealth works the same way. If you rush, make impulsive decisions, or chase instant gratification, you may never build something lasting. But if you focus on steady, intentional financial habits, saving consistently, investing wisely, and avoiding unnecessary debt, your financial foundation becomes unshakable. Imagine your finances as a garden. If you plant the right seeds today, nurture them with care, and have the patience to let them grow, abundance will come naturally. But if you try to rush the process, uprooting plants too soon or overloading the soil, you may end up with nothing. And now, having explored the mindset and habits that cultivate lasting financial well-being, we arrive at the final and most powerful step, a Buddhist-inspired ritual to unlock prosperity, remove financial blockages, and invite abundance into your life. Because once you align your thoughts, habits, and actions with the energy of wealth, all that remains is to activate that energy fully, through an intentional, sacred practice. Financial freedom isn't just about how much money you make, it's about how you manage, respect, and align with the energy of money. In Buddhist philosophy, wealth is not measured by accumulation, but by balance, by the ability to sustain, share, and remain unattached. Many people mistakenly believe that financial stability comes from working harder, earning more, or chasing external success. But what if the real secret lies in the way you think, act, and handle money on a daily basis? The first and most fundamental habit inspired by Buddhist teachings is mindful spending. In today's world, it's easier than ever to buy things impulsively. With a few clicks, a new gadget, piece of clothing, or luxury item can arrive at your doorstep. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, do I really need this? Will this purchase bring lasting value to my life? Many people spend not out of necessity, but out of emotion, boredom, stress, or the subconscious need to fill an inner void. Buddhism teaches impermanence, the idea that everything is temporary. This applies not only to life, but also to material possessions. The joy of a new purchase is fleeting. The excitement of acquiring something new eventually fades, and we begin searching for the next thing. This endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction is what the Buddha called dukkha, or suffering. When applied to finances, this principle reveals an important truth. True financial well-being isn't about constantly acquiring more, but about learning to be content with what you already have. A simple practice to develop mindful spending is the pause method. Before making a purchase, take a deep breath and ask yourself 3 questions. Is this a necessity or a desire? Will this purchase add long-term value to my life? How will I feel about this decision a month from now? This small habit rewires your brain, shifting you away from compulsive financial decisions toward conscious, intentional spending. Over time, you'll notice that the more mindful you become, the less you waste money on things that don't truly serve you. Another Buddhist-inspired financial habit is living with financial detachment. This does not mean rejecting money or refusing to enjoy life's comforts. Instead, it means not allowing money to control your emotions. Many people's happiness rises and falls with their bank balance. When they have money, they feel secure. When they don't, they feel anxious. But in reality, money is just a tool. It flows in and out, like the tides of the ocean. The key to financial peace is learning to manage money wisely while remaining emotionally detached from it. One way to practice this is to stop measuring success purely by financial gains. Instead, define wealth in broader terms: your health, your relationships, your ability to help others, and your inner peace. The wealthiest people are not necessarily those with the highest incomes, but those who feel the most fulfilled. An important step in achieving financial balance is simplifying your life. In Buddhist monasteries, monks own very few possessions, not because they are against wealth, but because they understand that excess possessions create mental and emotional clutter. This doesn't mean you need to give up everything you own, but it does mean reflecting on what is truly essential. Try this simple experiment. For the next 7 days, observe what you actually use in your daily life. You'll likely find that many of the things you own serve no real purpose. They sit in closets, on shelves, or in storage, taking up space. Now, apply this to your finances. Look at your bank statements. Are there recurring expenses, subscriptions, or spending habits that don't align with your true values? Eliminating financial clutter not only saves money, but also creates mental clarity, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Another essential financial habit derived from Buddhist philosophy is practicing generosity. The law of karma teaches that what we put out into the world comes back to us. Many people operate from a mindset of scarcity, believing that giving means losing. But in reality, generosity creates expansion. It sends a powerful message to the universe. I trust in abundance. I believe there is more than enough for everyone. This doesn't mean giving recklessly or beyond your means. Even small acts of generosity, a tip to a struggling worker, a donation to a cause you believe in, or sharing resources with someone in need, shift your financial energy. Over time, this practice rewires your relationship with money, moving you away from fear and toward confidence in the natural flow of wealth. Lastly, one of the most overlooked financial habits that Buddhism teaches is patience and long-term thinking. In today's world, people want quick results, fast money, instant success, overnight wealth. But true financial stability comes from steady, mindful growth. In Buddhist teachings, a bamboo tree is often used as a metaphor. For the first few years, it barely grows above the ground. But underground, its roots are expanding, strengthening. Then, suddenly, it begins to grow rapidly, reaching incredible heights. Wealth works the same way. If you rush, make impulsive decisions, or chase instant gratification, you may never build something lasting. But if you focus on steady, intentional financial habits, saving consistently, investing wisely, and avoiding unnecessary debt, your financial foundation becomes unshakable. Imagine your finances as a garden. If you plant the right seeds today, nurture them with care, and have the patience to let them grow, abundance will come naturally. But if you try to rush the process, uprooting plants too soon or overloading the soil, you may end up with nothing. And now, having explored the mindset and habits that cultivate lasting financial well-being, we arrive at the final and most powerful step, a Buddhist-inspired ritual to unlock prosperity, remove financial blockages, and invite abundance into your life. Because once you align your thoughts, habits, and actions with the energy of wealth, all that remains is to activate that energy fully through an intentional, sacred practice. We've explored the deep connection between money and energy, the habits that shape financial well-being, and the Buddhist principles that can transform your relationship with wealth. Now it's time for the final step, activating abundance through a powerful ritual. Because understanding prosperity is one thing, but aligning your energy with it is what truly makes the difference. Rituals have been a part of Buddhist traditions for thousands of years. They serve as a bridge between the spiritual and the material, grounding intentions into reality. The key to any ritual success isn't in the objects themselves, but in your focus, belief, and energy while performing it. This prosperity ritual is designed to cleanse financial blockages, shift your vibration, and invite wealth effortlessly into your life. To begin, choose a day of new beginnings, a new moon, the start of the month, or any day that feels significant to you. The best time is early in the morning or just before sunset, as these are moments of energetic transition. Find a clean, quiet space in your home, ideally your dining area or kitchen, as this is where nourishment and abundance are symbolically linked. Before starting, light a candle, preferably in a golden or deep red color, as these represent wealth and success in Buddhist traditions. If you don't have a candle, natural sunlight or warm lighting will work just as well. Next, take a bowl of rice, a sacred symbol of prosperity in many Asian cultures. Place it at the center of your table, and as you do, visualize this rice representing unlimited wealth, always replenishing, never running out. Add a few coins or small gold objects to the rice, reinforcing the energy of abundance. These don't need to be real gold. Any shiny, valuable-looking object works because the intention is what matters. Now sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing your mind to settle. Visualize yourself surrounded by wealth, success, and opportunities. See yourself living a life of financial ease, bills paid effortlessly, savings growing, money flowing in unexpected and joyful ways. Hold this image in your mind, feeling gratitude as if it has already happened. With this energy, place both hands over the bowl of rice and say aloud, "I am open to receiving abundance. Wealth flows to me effortlessly and in harmony. There is always more than enough." Feel the energy shift as you say these words. The key is to truly believe them. Even if doubts arise, allow them to fade away, replaced by the certainty that you are deserving of wealth. To complete the ritual, take a small handful of rice from the bowl and place it in a small pouch or container. Keep this in your wallet near your front door or wherever you associate with financial matters. This serves as a physical reminder that abundance is always present in your life. The rest of the rice can be kept on the table, refreshed regularly, or scattered outside as an offering to nature. Another act of generosity that reinforces the law of flow. Finally, express gratitude, not just for what you have, but for what is coming. Gratitude is one of the most powerful energies for attracting more of what you desire. Whisper a simple thank you, bow your head, or take a moment of silence to acknowledge the wealth already surrounding you. And now, the most important part, take inspired action. Rituals open the doors to prosperity, but your actions determine how quickly you walk through them. Be mindful of financial opportunities, make conscious money decisions, and trust that you are now aligned with abundance. We've reached the end of this journey, but in reality, this is just the beginning. If you've made it this far, you're already taking steps to shift your financial destiny. Now I want you to claim your abundance in the comments. Type, "I want to be rich," and affirm your commitment to financial prosperity. Let the universe know that you are ready to receive. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs this message. Let's create a community of abundance together. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay mindful, stay prosperous, and remember, wealth is your birthright.